What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome to HellSign, launching today in Steam. Early access for 15 bucks, as always. Full disclosure, this copy provided by the publisher. So, let's hop in and show you just what in the blue hell HellSign is all about. Let's get spooky! This is a paranormal investigation game. As a note, playable only right now with mouse and keyboard. I'm doing that whole thing here. Mouse and keyboard. It's an adventure, for me anyway. So, I'm not going to dive too deep into the menus early on. Let's get right into the gameplay, and I will explain it as we go along here. So let's hop into a very easier bit of business, which would be a scouting mission. Unfortunately, we got 3, we got 2, so the little dots here are your indication of how difficult that particular mission will be. I don't have hunting unlocked just yet. Played about 2 hours of this early build, and it has Chapter 1 included, which has 3 bosses and 13 different creatures to investigate and fight and whatever else. We're going to hop in here to an early one here, and hopefully it won't be too bad, and I'll kind of give you a good feel of how this game plays out. I think, honestly, one of the creepiest games I've played all year this year. Now, according to the publisher, this Chapter 1 should be about 10 to 12 hours of gameplay, and the full game will be like 30 or 40. So, we are here in this isometric view. I can run, I can dodge, and I can get out my gun, which is extraordinarily important here in the game. So the houses you encounter here are randomized, and basically what that's going to mean is that while there is a progression in the main plot, in the main story, that is linear, the actual act of investigating will be different in every house, every time. Now ideally you're playing this with the lights down low and some headphones. Unfortunately, we put on green screen here, that's kind of not possible in how I record things, so I might miss a few things here in details. Now, once you are in the house, once you're investigating, you have several things at your disposal to investigate with. Number 1 is your EMF device here. In the lower left-hand corner, will give you kind of an idea of where those things might be. You also have this black light deal to find different traces on the, like right there, I've already found one. You follow these traces to different things and investigate. That will give you what are called signs. And you want to get those signs because those signs are how you make money and progress yourself through the game. Also find out the weaknesses of your opponents, of your creatures that you are investigating. But this thing seems to maybe go into this room, so always have out the gun, because there are creepy crawlies and whatnot. You never know when it's going to attack you. You never know when it's going to be what it's going to be. So this seems to end right here, which means, hopefully, yep, we got a sign. Alright, so, when you have signs, that is the best way of determining weaknesses of the different poltergeists and whatnot. As you bring up your book here, you can take this sign and drag it into this here, and once you have multiple of these of a certain type, this one's white, I need red, so you get the red, you get the white, and you can unlock different weaknesses of the enemies. So, I don't quite have that right here in this house, but that is what it is. So, you creep around. Oh! Ah! Giant thing! And you dodge. Hopefully you dodge. And you point at the ground with the right mouse cursor, and you miss, because I'm terrible at this game. Upper left is my health. Really? Bruh. Bruh. Now, the reload speed on that machine gun is terrible. You start with a different class, and each class has different starting bonuses, but as you gain levels... There we go. I killed one. Giant centipede thing. As you gain different levels, you get different class bonuses. We'll get into that here shortly, but watch this reload, right? Early on, reload, wait, and so when things are attacking you and you have to reload like that, it is very, very frustrating, and you feel kind of helpless, which I think is the point, is you feel kind of helpless. There is a dead body, which I think was probably where that path starts from. Maybe not. Maybe not. So I would say the tone and the atmosphere here are excellent. Just, it is top-notch. Very, very... Oh, no! Very, very creepy. Very, very creepy, very, very unsettling. And when the enemies come, you feel kind of unprepared, to be honest. Like, once you actually get your bearings, you get better. When you first hop in here, you feel very, very unprepared. Kind of like that first Resident Evil game. And it is just very, very effective in what it does. And so, I only have one stim here. I can get my health back, but I can only do it once here in this house. Now, if you do decide to get back in your truck and leave, you retain what you've unlocked during the course of the stage. So, is there anything in here even worthwhile? Does not seem like it. Does not seem like it. So, that was an unfortunate waste of ammo. Thankfully, ammo not that expensive when you want to go buy more of that and such. But, yes, definitely these houses, they do feel very similar because it's kind of just the one tile set. And I'm sure at some point that changes up. But from what I've seen so far, it's kind of these very just McMansion, very big houses with a lot of rooms in them. But that is... Oh, crap. Who is it? Who is it? What is it? Where is it? Centipede. I don't like centipedes. There we go. Got him. So, there are other events that will happen. I've had chairs and desks randomly fly at me from the poltergeists in the vicinity, and that's a problem. We're still in this first hallway, so these houses... Oh, there we go. See, it's going up there. It's going up. You want to kind of follow and investigate as best you can here and see what room might it be in. I mean, it might actually be in the hallway, but I want to say perhaps this room over here seems the most promising. Let's see if we got our... Alright, everything's got full ammo, full clips. No enemies in here. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Where? Oh, where? And believe me, you'll know when it pops up. People definitely not going back down. Back down. Oh! Ah! That! Yeah, so that happens. It's terrifying every time. I don't like it. It's not good. You just feel totally powerless as poltergeists have their way with you, essentially. Alright, this is definitely not the right direction here because we are losing this signal. So where in the blue hell is this particular bit of business? I'm not... Crap! Here we go. Here we go. That was not... 1, 2. Gotcha. I'm getting better at that. I'm not great, and as the enemies get larger, it does get more difficult to dodge their attacks, but I'm getting better at dealing with the spiderlings and such, and those freaking centipedes, man. Where is this? There it is, this couch. So you get the couch, and then you get the statuette. So if we open up our book again, we have 1 red, right? We need 2 red here to unleash, and then we want to find out the enemy weaknesses here in our book. And once you learn that, you can kind of deduce things here in this book, and you can figure out what is weak to what, and then plan your hunts accordingly. It's all pretty cool, and I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It is exceptionally creepy, and I'm enjoying that. But that is the basic gameplay loop so far of this kind of house. So I'm going to leave here and hop back into the menus real quick to kind of show you how else you progress in this game and the other kind of hunt that you will find and whatnot. So usually when the ghosts attack you, it is the fact that the door's all closed. So you kind of don't know where you've been. You kind of get lost at that point. So let's put away this. Come the van. And so when you leave this job, I keep what I've earned from the job. You hit escape, and then you get your ass out of here because it's spooky. So you can see there were 5 signs in there. I got some XP, and I killed some enemies, took some damage, and I didn't actually do the job here because the job was to find all the signs. I didn't do that, but I did collect ones that are worth $36. So it's a good thing to have more money. So when you have the signs and you want to use those signs, you can go into the bar, which is where you pick up most of your missions, right? So you got these shady individuals where you can get missions. There's a shop, there's a bartender. This guy wants to do some gambling, but I can go here to the fixer and say, hey, I want to either buy things, like an eye patch, or I want to take my things and sell them for money. So we'll sell our signs here. We're not going to get too deep into the actual crafting in this video. I've only played about 2 hours so far, so I don't really have that stuff down pat just yet. So you leave the bar, and you head to the gun and the bait shop. And here is where the grinding part of the game is you're going and doing these missions, and then you need better equipment. You need better and more rugged gear. Security vests would be excellent. I don't have enough money for one, right? But headgear, boots, accessories. There's all kinds of things you can procure here. I don't have the parabolic audio thing just yet, but I could totally get one here, so let's just get one and buy one, right? Got one of those. When you need ammo, thankfully ammo is pretty cheap. So if I go in here and get ammo, I can get a lot more shots there for $6. That's nice and easy. Thankfully, signs pay enough to get you some ammo back. Not a big deal, right? So that is the main shop, and that is how that works. Now, when you go back to your hideout, right? Your hideout here, your safe house, is where you can deal with all of your different equipment and apply that, which guns you want, and all that stuff. And then once you've gained levels, is where you go here and then you do your skills. So I'm level 5, and there are a handful of skills related to investigation, your guns, survival, and subterfuge. You can get ninja stuff, and that's kind of cool. Grenades, and, you know, there's a lot of things to unlock as you progress and get to harder and harder different houses and poltergeists and that kind of thing. There's also crafting, but I don't have anything here for crafting. I'm not even sure what is even in here because I don't have any of these schematics. But again, there's kind of a lot of stuff in here, and the core gameplay loop is really fun and creepy and spooky, and I like that a whole lot. So I will show you where I'm currently stuck, which is the fact that when you get into the sweeping, which is they want you to exterminate everything in the house. And that, for me, kill the critter, kill all critters, right? So the current mission I have involves having parts from those critters, and the ones I need to get parts from are a bit too powerful for me right now without having a better gun or better equipment. And to get those better guns and better equipment, obviously complete the easier missions and finish those houses and get that money, stack that paper, and do that. We're going to get in here and die. Thankfully, the penalty for dying is not that bad. It is part of your earned experience and part of your earned money. So you don't go back to the beginning, none of that. So thankfully, the penalty for dying is not super harsh, which I definitely appreciate. Occasionally, doors will be locked, and then you gotta actually shoot the lock and open them that way. Like here. No, back up. Shoot. What? No, shoot. There it goes. Shoot the glass. Nothing in here. Alright. Make sure to reload because I'm sure I'll have some things to shoot here very shortly. Clear out this house of all... Ah! Where is it? Wait, did I kill something already? No. What the hell is that? I have not seen that thing before. What the hell, man? Oh, it's shooting at me. It's shooting... And I'm dead. And that's how you die. Right? And so I lost experience. I didn't have any experience, but I would have lost 66.6%, get it, 666, of your experience, and your money is lost. You hear the death cut from dying. So, you know, a bit of a penalty, but not the end of the world. So that's kind of the basic gameplay loop here in HellSign, launching today on Steam, 15 bucks. I think it is, the atmosphere is amazing, and I'm very much looking forward to how they build upon that atmosphere. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. I'll see you next time, right here on this channel. And I'm out.